Olivia, where are you? The house is a total mess. You haven't cleaned at all. Seriously? I've been calling you, but you don't even pick up the phone. Where on earth are you wandering off to?
Sorry, Maggie. I'm at the hospital right now.
Hospital?
I can't talk, so is it okay to just chat?
Why are you at the hospital?
Well, I haven't been feeling great lately, and I noticed some bleeding this morning. So just to be safe, I came to see my obstetrician to get checked out.
Oh, come on. Making such a fuss over a little bleeding? Just get some medicine and hurry back.
I can't today.
What do you mean?
I'm actually going to be admitted.
What the heck? Isn't the due date still far off? Why do you have to be admitted today?
It's not for giving birth. They found an illness.
What illness are you talking about?
I'm about to undergo some detailed tests. Depending on the results, I might not be able to come home for a while.
So while you're not here, am I supposed to take care of everything at home?
I'm sorry. So, can I ask you to tidy up the house?
Jeez, useless daughter-in-law. I'm not good at cleaning, you know.
Once I'm discharged, I'll take care of the house as before. Please bear with it for a while.
Who's talking while not even fulfilling one's duties?
But household chores aren't solely my responsibility, right? You're a housewife too, so it wouldn't hurt if you could handle things at home while I'm away.
Wow, still challenging me, huh?
I don't mean it like that.
After the baby's born, divorce Sean.
Divorce?
Yes, leave without the child.
What? That's an awful thing to say.
If you don't want a divorce, come back home instead of lounging around at the hospital.
I'm not just lounging around, you know.
I mean, if you're chatting with me like this, you must be doing okay, right?
I can manage typing, but my body's feeling pretty rough, and I can't even get out of bed.
Can you not be so whiny?
Whiny?
Pregnancy isn't an illness, you know. Back in my days, I worked right up until just before giving birth. I never complained or made excuses.
That's because nothing troublesome happened during your pregnancy, right? Besides, my illness has nothing to do with being pregnant.
Stop talking back. Regardless of what illness you have, a woman who ends up in the hospital during pregnancy is unfit to be a mother.
Jeez.
Making excuses and slacking off on housework? I'm worried if such a woman can properly raise a child. By the way, is the baby okay?
So far, everything's fine.
Oh, that's good to hear. It doesn't matter what happens to you, but if anything happens to the child, I'll hold it against you.
You've changed, Maggie.
What? All of a sudden?
Back when Arthur was alive, you were kind to me, treating me like your own daughter. Why have you been so cold to me lately?
I wanted to be a kind mother-in-law in front of him. I was a housewife relying on him. I didn't want to risk upsetting him and ending up divorced.
I see. But now, Sean's financially supporting you, right? You don't mind upsetting him?
Of course I do. But he's working abroad right now, and he won't be back for a while, so I'll do things my way during that time.
Aren't you ashamed? Sneaking around and bullying your daughter-in-law when your son isn't around?
Bullying? How scandalous. I'm just guiding you. You're trying to slack off using your pregnancy as an excuse. As a mother-in-law, I've got to discipline you strictly.
I'm not slacking off, I'm telling you.
Oh, by the way, don't you dare snitch to Sean about me telling you to get out of the house. If you do, I'll seriously kick you out, okay? Just get better soon and tidy up the house, got it?
Mom, I heard Olivia was admitted to the hospital in an emergency.
Yeah, I thought her pregnancy was going smoothly. They found a tumor in her stomach.
Then she needs treatment as soon as possible.
It's not that simple.
What do you mean?
Treatment might not be possible.
What are you saying?
According to the doctor, they could treat it if she wasn't pregnant. But treating it now might affect the baby.
No way. I'm just so unlucky. Of all times, I'm stuck on a business trip overseas and can't do anything. I wish I could rush over and be by her side right now.
It's work. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't just shorten a trip because your wife's in the hospital.
But I'm worried sick about her. I'll talk to my boss and try to come back as soon as possible.
You don't need to rush back.
Why not? Her family lives far away. They might not be able to visit easily. I have to be there for her.
But I'm here, aren't I? She's like my own daughter now. So I'll take good care of her in your place. You don't have to worry about anything.
Mom, just in case, I hope it never happens. But if it comes to choosing between her or the baby, I prioritize her life. Please tell that to the doctor too.
Of course. She's the love of your life. Leave her to me and you focus on your work.
Thanks. I'm counting on you, Mom.
Olivia, I went to the trouble to visit you today, but you can't even send a thank you text? Of all places, getting hospitalized in such a remote area? I'll be billing you for the taxi fare, okay?
Sorry, Maggie. I was busy all day with tests and couldn't get in touch.
Oh my. Those tests are just a waste of money, aren't they?
Excuse me?
I mean, your days are numbered, right? Why don't you just relax and don't bother with unnecessary tests?
Why would you say that? I want to live for the sake of my child.
But the doctor said it was impossible, didn't he? Just accept it as your fate.
I still can't believe this, you know? When the doctor asked me to choose between my life and the child's, you instantly said, the child, without even asking for my opinion.
Of course it's obvious. Choosing between daughter-in-law or grandchild, the grandchild wins. You're just a stranger, but the grandchild is my blood. As long as you give birth, that's all that matters.
You're terrible. Are you going to ignore Sean's wishes too?
Oh, even he wants the child to be the priority, you know?
He does? You're lying. I know he wouldn't say such a thing.
Well, he's kind-hearted. He might not say what he really feels to you, but deep down, he thinks his child is more important than his wife.
I need to ask him directly.
That's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Are you trying to trouble him? Since he can't say it straight out to you, I'm saying it for him. Besides, you also want to protect your baby's life more than your own, right?
Of course. I must, even if it means risking my life.
Then don't go for treatment.
But the child needs a mother. I haven't given up on living yet.
Stubborn until the end. Well, no matter how much you struggle, your life is almost up. I'll raise the grandchild well. You better start preparing for the afterlife. Olivia, I heard from the doctor in charge. There's something wrong with the baby?
Yeah. I thought she was developing fine, so I was dumbfounded. The doctor says he's not sure if she'll make it to birth. I'm in shock right now.
God damn it! What the heck did you do?
Huh?
It's your fault that there's a problem with the baby.
My fault?
Of course. It's because you got sick during pregnancy. That's why something's off with her.
That's not it. According to the doctor, the baby's abnormality is unexplained and has nothing to do with my illness.
Nope, it's definitely your fault. Your lack of self-care messed things up, affecting her.
That's not true.
If she has special needs or disabilities, I won't be taking care of her.
What? That's heartless. You were so excited about having a grandchild.
That was assuming she was normal. I'm hoping for a healthy child like my son. If a weak little girl comes out, taking care of her every day would be a hassle. I'll either put her in a facility or give her up for adoption.
Please stop. The child is innocent. Please let me raise her at home.
Huh. You can't even raise her yourself. What are you even talking about? You won't even be around when she's born, right?
True. I might not be here anymore. But Sean wouldn't want to give up his child.
Even if he wants to, I'll have a say.
What?
With him traveling abroad so often, I'll be the one raising her in the end.
Oh no.
If you hadn't gotten sick, you could have had a normal birth and raised her normally. I guess it's karma for not taking care of yourself. Well, it's too late to talk about it now. The baby's fate is up to you. If you don't want her handed off to someone else, then give birth to a strong girl, even if it's at the risk of your life.
Mom, please come to the hospital right away.
Oh, Sean, it's been a while. What's wrong?
Olivia passed away. I've informed her parents. Can you come over here too?
Have you already come back?
I came straight from the airport to the hospital.
So, is the baby okay? The due date was close.
Mom, aren't you worried about Olivia?
There's no use worrying about someone who's passed, right? She was determined to protect the baby at all costs. So she held on until after giving birth, right?
Neither of them is in this world anymore.
What?
She tried her best and gave birth, but it didn't work out. Both of them are in heaven now.
That can't be true.
Even in a haze of consciousness, she was able to hold the baby before, you know. I regret not being able to protect them, but I want to believe she departed feeling content.
Oh, I see. That's really unfortunate.
I'm disappointed in you, Mom.
Me? What are you talking about?
I saw her messaging app. You were verbally abusing her while I was away. Despite her being sick and hospitalized, you were urging her to come back soon, telling her to leave once she had the baby.
Oh no, you snooped through her phone?
When she was still semi-conscious, she asked me to see her conversation with you.
Huh. She was spiteful until the very end.
No wonder things seemed off. When she found out about her illness, the doctor said she had a high chance of recovery if she started treatment immediately. But she adamantly refused that. No matter how many times I begged her to start treatment, she didn't listen. You pressured her not to, didn't you? And lying about me prioritizing the baby?
But you know, there was no other choice. If I were told to choose between a daughter-in-law and a grandchild, it's obvious the grandchild is more important. After all, a daughter-in-law is just someone unrelated. Even you, I'm sure you want your own flesh and blood to be the priority, right? That's why I conveyed your true feelings to her. I took the blame on your behalf. You should be grateful to me, if anything.
You're messed up. Of course, the best thing was for both of them to be safe. But I could never have abandoned Olivia, who was my love, for an unborn child.
Even if you say that now, We can't bring her back to life and treat her. Can't you just let it go? Besides, it seems there were abnormalities with the baby. Even if she was born, she probably wouldn't have had a long life. Wasn't it better for Olivia to go with her baby to heaven? I bet she won't be lonely there.
Oh my God.
Well, it's too late to regret what's done. You should find a new wife and have a baby again.
Mom, are you seriously saying that?
Of course I am. You're still young, you know. There are plenty of potential partners for you. I hope the new wife will finally give birth to a boy as the son and heir. To be honest, I was disappointed to know that Olivia's baby was a girl.
What the heck?
Anyway, make sure you find a wife who's physically strong next time. I don't want another daughter-in-law who gets sick during pregnancy and causes trouble.
Unbelievable. Mom, come to the hospital right now and apologize to Olivia.
What?
You better beg for forgiveness for all the mistreatment you've done to her.
Geez, what are you saying? She's no longer in this world. What's the point of begging a ghost?
You're the worst human. Don't you have any awareness of how you made her suffer?
Well, I do feel bad for being a little harsh, but I did it on purpose to make her understand the responsibilities of a daughter-in-law. I intentionally pushed her away.
Pushed her away?
Exactly. She neglected housework and went to the hospital. And then, she had the nerve to say she wasn't coming back for a while, you know? I just warned her lightly so she wouldn't take advantage of the situation and get spoiled.
She was unwell to the point that she had to be hospitalized. How could you treat her like that?
Hey, don't get so mad. Deep down, you're secretly relieved to be free from a frail wife, right?
I'm cutting ties with you, Mom.
Are you kidding me? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I'm moving out of the house right away.
No, you can't leave. Arthur isn't here anymore. If you leave, I'll be all alone.
Be alone and reflect on yourself.
No way. I'm not working, you know. I can't get by on just the savings.
Then get a job.
I don't want to start working at this age. I've only been a homemaker for years. No one will hire me.
You should find a way on your own.
Oh, come on. Are you really going to leave your own mother?
I don't consider you my mother anymore. I'll never forgive someone who hurt the love of my life. There's no way I can keep living with you. I don't even want to see you again.
But it's a hassle to move out so suddenly. I'll apologize for what I did to Olivia. So please, reconsider cutting ties.
Luckily, I don't have much stuff, so I can move out easily. I don't plan to ever return home. It's goodbye to you, Mom.
Whatever, I get it. Then, before you go, can I have my share of the inheritance?
Inheritance?
You know, Olivia had quite a bit of savings, right? Since I'm her mother-in-law, naturally, I have the right to a portion of the inheritance, don't I?
I'm the beneficiary.
Then at least give me half.
Nope. I won't give you a single penny.
Oh, please.
I won't offer any help from now on. Live on your own.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'll come and apologize to Olivia right away. Don't say we're cutting ties.
It's too late for that. Bye.
Wait, Sean. I'm begging you, Sean. I can't live alone.
Since my mom's been left alone, she started working part-time to make a living. But she's not good at it and keeps getting scolded by her boss, leaving her exhausted every day. Her home is deteriorating, and lately, I get messages asking for help like, "Can you do something about the leaking roof?" I'm ignoring all of them. She's never been good at cleaning, so the house is like a dump now. On top of that, it's leaking, and living alone in such a rundown place must be tough. But it's the consequences of her actions. After I moved out, I rented an apartment, starting my new life on my own. Devastated by losing my family, I haven't been able to recover from it yet. But thinking that Olivia and our daughter are watching over me from heaven, I can't keep moping around forever. Even though she isn't here anymore, the happy memories will always stay with me. From now on, I want to live my life to the fullest for both of them.